Hey everyone, happy Monday Runday. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the channel. Got a bunch of stuff going on. Got a bunch of people in here already. We've got 6 people watching. We got Sly Cat. Good evening, everyone. Brian Cahill, hello. We have Anthony. Hello, welcome, welcome. Randall Ellison, what's going on? Peter Rothwell. Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday Runday. Fan Loy, hey, how's it going? John Saxon, hey. And we also have Jamie Macon coming in. Welcome, everyone, to Monday Runday. Thought I'd run some trains to start out tonight. Love the BNA Hudson. Hey, Patrick Gordon, what's going on? Yeah, it's one of my favorites in the collection. Iron Horse Productions, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Blake Ruth, hello, hello. That came on loud. Yeah. This can go really loud, actually. Hold up. Denver South, hello, happy Monday. Greg T, how's it going? Welcome, everyone. So yeah, guys, tonight I just want to start off by running some trains, let some people follow in, and we're starting a little bit later tonight, but been going through a lot of stuff, which we'll get into. Fan Loy, hello, hello. Got the antenna right here. George Trains, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Awesome. DB Tech, how's it going? Welcome. George Trains is doing great. That's good. Yeah, Blake Ruth, lots of trains. No-show scale Mikado from the 90s at a thrift store, only 79 bucks. That's awesome. And that Rail Sounds Tender's trying so hard, but the as I said, the Hudson just smokes her out. Even the bell is just so much louder. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Got two bells going off at the same time. Hey Tom, I'm actually using your idea. I've got the track powered, and I'm just using the engine to get to the TMCC, so this is working out great. Oh, she just stopped in her tracks. We'll do the old brake. Oh, she didn't do it. We'll do one more loop around. I love hearing the, if you hit the boost or the brake button. I love hearing that. There we go. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to the channel. Anyone new? Anyone old? Welcome all. Here, let me get the camera to do... There we go. How's everyone going? Or how's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone going tonight? That doesn't make any sense. Been through a lot. Yeah, it's definitely been a week. Let me turn off the diner. The diner's on fire as always. Always making... I don't know what they make in that diner. They just burn everything. Denver South. No, it did not derail. This thing is just... It's a heavy beast. The Hudson. Alright, so Lionelville, I started watching that at the gym, and I was just like, nah, this needs like... I'm thinking about doing an appropriate review of Lionelville, so I think that would be kind of fun. I might wait to do the review on that, possibly when, or if I go to conductor school, I might watch Lionelville as a, I don't know, just as something fun to do, so we'll have to see. But no, I did not watch a whole lot of Lionelville. I watched like the first 10 minutes of it. Basically, this guy came out of like this globe. It looked like Epcot, like the Spaceship Earth at Epcot, and he like came out of this giant ball thing, and they were running like a train, and it looked real goofy. It had like 3 smokestacks, and then the grandfather was like, "Oh, I worked for the Erie Lackawanna," or something like that. And after that, I was just like, "Okay, I gotta save the date for this. This movie might be somewhat ridiculous." It's burnt, but it's not food. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing in that little diner. I think they're just burning everything. But yes, Tom, thanks so much for helping me out with the wiring of all the TMCC stuff and all that. And yeah, thank you so much, man. It's been fun and just enough time to tear everything down again and start over. So, but yeah. Making scrapple. Oh, that sounds great right now. Oh man, the diet I'm on right now, just to get ready for railroad stuff. I've been not starving myself, but well portioning myself. That's the best way I can put it, or the lack thereof of well portioned. Trains at the gym, of course. Always trains at the gym. I watched GFW stream at the gym once. I watched Country Bunker. He did a live stream at the gym, or when I was at the gym, he did a live stream of his layout, maybe this time last year, or something like that. I went to the gym and I was watching that, and that was fun. But yeah, I always watch trains at the gym, especially if I'm just walking, or if I'm biking. I need a little bit more like heavy metal, but it all depends. We'll have to see. I missed some other comments, guys, up here. I'll get back to what you guys are saying. The diner needs a new cook. That's a good one. George Trades. Denver South remembers that movie. Yeah. We have Randy Jacobs said hello. Welcome, welcome. And, okay, so yeah, that's where I caught up at. So let's see. If it's burned, it's not food. So how was the interview? The interview was great. That happened a few weeks ago. At this point now, I'm just waiting to get my physical done for Norfolk Southern. And then Depending on what happens with that, they either say yes or no. They send me to school. I am very nervous about the physical because of my weight still, and I don't have a lot of confidence. I think they're just going to send me home, but we'll have to see. Iron Horse Productions. I have a blue Comet set. The cars are from Lionel, but the engine is MTH Premier. Whoa, sweet. That might be a good thing. Depending on what Premier age it is, like PS1, PS2, it might be a good thing. Gordon Ramsay must be the chef. Yeah, he'd be like, "What is this?" Get a whole Gordon Ramsay chant or rant, not chant. I'm losing it, guys. I remember getting Lionelville for Christmas when I was a kid. Oh man. I can do all over again, no problem. Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah, I'll definitely call you for the wiring. I might have it down by now, but we'll have to see. Can you throw MTH switches via TMCC? I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, William. I don't know, but so far I use everything with the toggle switches. It's perfectly fine. If I had a layout like that you couldn't really do the wiring for that, like a huge layout. Yeah, I would consider doing that, but I'm not sure. Maybe DCS. I don't know. Apple and Orange Line, how's it going? Watch GFW trains at the gym. The lady next to me wasn't amused. Yeah. Oh man, not a train fan, I guess. Oh, Slycat's like, calm down. Royal fan Roger, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh no, part of your conductor training is to watch Lionelville and a runaway train. Yeah, I'm sure. What is the best wiring to use for a layout, and what voltage is max? It all depends what you're doing, Jeff. For track, depending on what system, like what track system you're trying to do, or if you're using a command system, they keep on saying that the spider web, like the one central point and then you branch out your wiring, like a spider pattern, they're saying that's the best to use for DCS. If you use like busing, like you just keep on basically bust out your wiring, they're saying that you cannot use DCS for that, but TMCC should work because you're literally just supplying power. But I did the spider effect. Basically, you have your two wires to one central point, and then they just branch out to the layout. And then it all depends on accessories. If you're trying to wire up accessories, all my accessories are running at 14 volts. I usually keep them between 12 and 14. The diner runs hotter. I have that cooking at 18 to 20 volts, but I changed out the lights in it to LEDs, and it's for the smoke unit, so it gets the maximum amount of voltage and power to get a nice plume of smoke. If the voltage is lower on these diners, they tend to clog up, but pretty much everything on here is running at 14 volts, which is totally fine. That's perfect. But yeah, layout wiring. Yeah, what voltage is max? Usually, O-scale, I think a lot of the newer transformers max out around 20 volts or so. 20 volts AC. And the older stuff I've seen, guys look up voltmeters to like the old Train Masters or the ZWs, the dual ZWs, and sometimes they'll cook out till about 20, 22 volts. But they're really meant to only put out like 18 or so, but that's all you need. You'll be fine. Oh god, the General. Yeah, that'd be cool. New name for the diner. Railfan Roger, what's the name? Guardians of the Galaxy will be back. Awesome, have fun. Hey RJ, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Lewis, how's it going? Lady is running to the soundtrack, yeah. No problem, Jeff. Yeah, man, if you need help, just reach out to us on Facebook or email. Just send us a message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, we had Sean. I saw Sean show up. Where is he? There he is. There's Sean. What's up, man? How's it going? NS Coltrane has entered Roanoke, Virginia, southbound. Nice. Yeah, they do a lot of coal work. The country still uses a lot of coal, and I remember growing up, we had a CSX employee in the neighborhood. I'm not sure what position he was in. He's probably now or retired. At least he could be retired. I'm not sure, but he was probably like a train master or a yard master, most likely a train master. But he was an engineer, and he was saying that when I was a kid, that Baltimore, where I grew up, had so much coal they couldn't move it because the boats would come in and just dump it. And he was saying that the coal was like was like a huge export from Baltimore on the rails because they would come in on the boats. The boats would just dump it and go back out to Asia or South America where they were mining the coal, and then come on back. And they would just dump it and then they'd ship it out. But yes, lots of coal. A lot of coal. Let's see. Yeah, I saw all the emojis from RJ. That's funny. Doing good. That's awesome. Made a music video at the HO Scale Mikado with the song Train. Nice. That's cool. It's an actual name. Oh, Casey Jones. Yeah, Casey Jones. I remember that. Up at Strasbourg. Right now it's just the Chat and Chew Diner. Very classic Lionel piece from... It's not NPC, but it might as well be. It's like the darker box when they went to black and white and the red lettering with some little bit of blue. But it's pretty much like early 90s diner. I've actually taken that whole thing apart. It is a nightmare to get these diners apart. Plan 2 on Sat. Oh yeah, you guys are going up to Kutztown. I'll let you guys know. So there's a train show up this weekend, Kutztown. It really all depends on how this week goes and what's going on. Got some stuff to do Saturday morning. Well, not Saturday morning, Saturday evening, but I'll let you guys know. But Kutztown is a great train show. Any of you guys in Pennsylvania looking to just get away, it's all outside, it's free. And then they also have the farmers market in a pavilion behind the train show. So the train show's out like in a field in these giant pavilions that are just amazing, and then behind it is the farmers market. The C&C Diner, that's cool. I like that. Hope to see you then. Yeah, I'll let you know. It'd be great to see you, David, and of course RJ and whoever else is going to be there. I think Matt PG might be there as well. A bunch of us YouTubers just hanging out. But yeah, it'd be good to go just to get out. And I think that might be the only time I get out this weekend, but we'll see. Windy and cold in Maryland. Yeah, I know. I drove down to Baltimore and it was a nightmare. The blowing the car all across the road, and oh man. There's Matt. Hey Matt, how's it going? Easy job being a conductor with CSX 2-time on the job. Hopefully you get it. If not, try CSX. So I don't know what your username is. It's got the F in the tractor. We'll just go by tractor. Is that cool? I did apply for CSX in Baltimore. I just have not heard anything from you guys. So, and it's been several months. I'm sorry, I'm just picking up on comments now, but I do enjoy the history of the CSX Railroad, especially being part of like B&O, Chessie. Well, wait, Chessie right there on the wall. But yeah, I did apply to CSX. I just have not heard anything, and I applied. I know all these dates for some reason. December 3rd, 2021. I did send in my application, but yeah, I mean, I know conductor jobs are not easy. Some days are easier than others, but I am looking forward to it. If I end up passing the physical, that's the thing. Edward Berg, what's going on? Welcome. Windy here too. Lots of dust, sand blowing. Oh, that's nice. Delmarva Central. I'm not sure, Rail Fan Roger. Denver South, Western Maryland. Oh, B&O, Chessie, Conrail. Yeah. Weather is really cold today. Lancaster this morning had to drive to Shippensburg. Ooh. Yeah, today I actually I wore shorts to work, not thinking how cold it was, and we've had some issues with the HVAC at my office building. Like the days that it's supposed to be warm outside, they'll crank the AC and then it feels like comfortable. Then the days it's going to be really cold, they've been cranking the heat. And today was a really Bad day to wear shorts at the office. They did not crank the heat at all. It was hot, but the stairwells were freezing cold. Like they did not um they didn't heat anything. So it was kind of a nightmare. So Railfan Rogers got a joke. Matt's waving to everyone. Woohoo. Uh-oh, my neck of the woods, Lancaster. But yeah, it's definitely been an experience, guys, with everything with the railroad stuff. I am praying to God that I get this job. Like I am just I am freaking out, and we'll have to see. Oh God, why did the horse go to the bakery? I have no idea. This could go really bad really quick. Um, but yeah, let's see about this weekend. I am planning on going up to Kutztown. I think um, that was actually a really really good train show. The last two times I went, I actually mentioned that in the video I put out today. Just a little life update video. But those are great shows. They basically will um, like set out their stuff very early in the morning, and then around noon it's gone. So it's pretty cool. Just red tape. Yeah, man. It's Sean, that's exactly what's going on. It's like the physical. They want people below a certain BMI, and I'll admit it, I'm overweight, but I'm very athletic in certain ways. I have a lot of I'm like an Energizer bunny. If I go out somewhere and to film or walk around, I'm like all day walking around on my feet, and then when I get home, yeah, I'm tired, but I definitely have like the ability to do the job. But they're worried about. I'm assuming they're worried about people just collapsing due to just heart stuff, or just issues. I have a friend that's down in training right now, and he was saying that they're mostly worried. I think they're worried about like sleep apnea and stuff like that. But I don't know. You shouldn't be sleeping on the job, so it shouldn't really matter. But I think they just want to make sure that you can breathe and all that stuff. But if they're really worried, I'll be honest with you guys. If they're really worried about weight, they should be doing like an EKG or whatever, echocardiogram. I believe that's what it's called. They should be doing one of those if they're really worried about, um, people's weight. They could do other tests rather than just weighing you and say, "Hey, you're overweight." They should be like, "Okay, well, you're overweight. Let's look at your heart, do blood pressure and all that stuff. Then you should be fine." But I get it. If you're over like a certain weight, they don't want you there, just because you may not fit in equipment or on equipment. But after a while, they should look at you and just be like, "Hey, yeah, this will work." So we'll have to see. To get thoroughbred, yeah, that's Norfolk Southern's mascot, thoroughbred or T-bred. You'll be a great rail fan roommate for me, Nix. Oh God, other roommate didn't like trains. Oh man. Yeah, I'm totally yeah. Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. DB Tech says stuff is pretty cheap at Kutztown. Yeah, it is, and it's a great show just to hang out and see what's going on. Just even walking around outside. I'm hoping it's a nice day out there. It'd just be great to get out of the house and just walk around. Oh yeah, we have a dad joke. It's the best bread. Yeah, it's like black bread. Well, here's the thing: is the horse white or black? I think it's a white painted horse, but is it a black horse or a white horse? I don't know. Looking forward to Saturday. Yeah, I'll try to make my way up there. We'll see. I'll let you guys know for sure. I'm going to be at the gym every day this week to get ready for the physical that I have. And it's not easy. Like, I'm pushing myself to the max. And I have never, I know it's not instant. Like, weight loss and getting healthy is not an instant task. But the best I can do right now is to just go every day, get the exercise, watch everything that I eat and whatever I eat. So that's the main goal right now. But I feel like I have lost a couple pounds here or there, but it's not going to make a difference if I don't pass. But at least I tried. That's all that matters. I tried and all that stuff. God, Illuminati confirmed. Oh, jeez. Conrail Nuts, how's it going, man? Oh, jeez. But yes, I am aware that everyone that joins the railroad industry is may or may not be a fan of trains. I totally understand that. I'll be the most respectful person at that I can be to anyone that may not like trains. There's people that I'm probably going to meet. They're doing it for a job, so I get that. I mean, trust me. I went into the environmental field, basically right out of the gate. I was like, I want to do this, and then I got into it. I'm just like, maybe this is not for me. I don't like the some of the things that I'd have to deal with in the environmental field. There's a lot of rules and stuff, but I thought I would enjoy it more so than what I am right now. But that's just life. You learn stuff, and there's some people I work with who may be really, really into it, but I'm not going to insult them or anything. But same with train stuff. Like, I'm going to be as respectful, as neutral as possible, because there may be people there, like I said, that may not like trains. They're looking for a new life, a new job. Maybe they work in shipping and receiving, or ex-military. They're looking for a new way of work. So that's why I'm going into it. I'm just gonna, if they mention it that they like trains, yeah, then we get on a good talking point. But I'm not gonna like show up there and be like, oh wow, this is that and this is this and all that. I'm just gonna take it easy. Not let my inner train fan come out. Pretty much, just be as respectful. It is a job too. I'm not there for rail fanning experience. I'm there for a job, so that's the way I'm going to treat it. You can just, oh god, stick to it even if it doesn't work out. Yeah, simply exploring. Yeah, Lewis, yeah, it's true too. I need to lose weight anyway, so it does work out. Oh god, a puppy icicle? Oh no. Oh no, cut the hair, lose 10 pounds. No. Now, I did cut my hair, so like, look how short this is now. I was looking at older videos. There was hair down to my back about, what, 3 months, 2 months ago? I couldn't believe it. Don't forget, abs are made in the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, Denver South, I'm definitely going to do my best. Be the best I can be. There's Gus. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Did you hear the story about Chessie that saved the world? I have not. Other than I remember seeing like World War II posters that they have Chessie or Peak in like a military uniform. It's kind of funny. It's like a cat's gonna fight. They're gonna fight the fascists. Back in the 1940s, it's like war art. Oh man. Let's see. Most people who join the Air Force are not plane enthusiasts. Yeah, that's true too. Retired inventory manager, supply. Worked at Costco. Oh wow. Do a 9 to 5 in the hot sun, hanging on to wagon. Some people can't do it. We try it. Might be different with Norfolk Southern. Yeah, I am aware that that's a good point. So I am aware that a lot of the railroads they have different procedures on what they do and how they do things, but I think they're pretty much the scope of work is the same with when it comes to like safety, of course, moving cars safely and all that. But I think that each railroad has its own benefits and everything, so we'll have to see. Have to see how it goes. Randy Jacobs, hello, welcome, welcome. Rob 412, good evening. Legendary, uh-oh. Combat-oriented supply organization, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's funny, I actually applied for a job at Costco years ago as a forklift driver, and they didn't like that. I think I was only like 20 at the time. You had to be like 20, 21 or 25 or something like that before they could get you on their insurance plan. They like called me. They rejected it. They're like, yeah, you're too young. I was like, forklift driver? And at that time, they were making like $15 an hour for starting at Costco, which is a lot of money when I started working. Because I was only making $8 an hour my first job. And that's only back in 2012. So It's pretty crazy. God, joke about construction, full of jokes, man. So yeah, I am excited for the railroad stuff. It has been extremely stressful, but we'll get through. I got like a week until I do that physical stuff, so I have a week to get myself in in somewhat decent shape. Oh God, you're still working on it. Maybe going to Strasbourg to chase some steam during spring break. Yeah, definitely do it. It's Iron Horse Productions, Strasbourg. If you ever been there before, it's just an amazing place. It's got magic to it. There's some charm to Strasbourg, and I don't know what they'll be running. Most likely 89. They gotta, they have some work to do. From what when I interviewed there, I did like a shop tour of just looking around at stuff, and they showed me what was going on. And they're saying that 475 needed some work. That was like kind of like long gone, I guess. They've known about it, but they had to like do extra work to 475 before the spring, because they're probably gonna run 475 with 611, I'm sure. So we'll have to see. Circus train runs. Circus trains are great. I had the opportunity to buy the K-Line scale circus cars. The heavyweights are like this long, like they're like 2 foot long or so. But I didn't. I saw this up at the Scranton show. I was just out of money. I was like, I can't do it. Hope 611's running soon. And you said 90 ran today. That's great. That probably was like the first day 90 has been out in a while. But yeah, 90 is my favorite. 90 is a lot of people's favorites. So we'll have to see. Rose Jewel Railroad, welcome, welcome. Been there numerous times. Awesome. Hoping they're 89, 90. Nice. 89's been running a lot of recent. So they actually ran 89, 2 weeks ago when I was there. It was fun. It's nice to see that. Yeah, 611, that was fun. That was a good day. It was like raining, and then it stopped raining. I stepped in like a 4-inch puddle, but then it was like, oh, it's the first time seeing 611. 90 was doing a in-cab experience Saturday. Oh, nice. Said 90 crashed. Blake Ruth, it actually, yeah, 90 did have an accident or crash in its mainline service, or years and years and years ago. It actually, I believe it killed 2 people. I think the fireman died, and the person I think it was a vehicle collision at a crossing or something, and like a truck stalled out, and this is like, I'm talking like 1940s or 50s or something. But I did hear about that. 90, yeah, it did crash years and years ago when it was on the Chicago Great Western. So, yeah, pretty crazy. But I believe the fireman did die and someone else did die. So we'll have to see. Florida Railroad, welcome. Hopefully it's warmer where you are. It's freezing here. Can't believe I saw the cab of 89. Yeah, 89's cool. It's a very simple, very, very simple locomotive. But that's how they did it back then. Simple was better. They weren't really thinking of, well, they were always thinking about efficiency with the steam engines, but the technology and all that. So, yeah, it was basically, the technology wasn't entirely there yet, but they were just starting out. But 89's a very old engine. Yeah, Blake, yeah, he's like, I told you about it a long time ago. Yeah, I did look it up. That was an amazing piece of history right there, but I had no idea originally that happened. Did the engineer stay at 611 last summer? Great experience. Yeah, Rob 412, I would love to do something like that. I don't think you can take a lot of pictures or anything like that, but I know Railfan Rowan did a video on that. I wasn't a huge video because he was like, I can't show you what I'm doing in the cab, but I can have my microphone on, and then they had like a drone fly on the side of the train. I was just like, it's kind of it was kind of clickbaity, but it's whatever. I'm sure he had a great time, but he also did like the drone video of everything. So I don't know. Great Western Railroad happened on. Yep, there you go. Let's see. Oh, we missed. Let's see. Hopefully you get it, but if not, I will do some digging around, see what I can do to see you working with CSX. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, like I said, I did apply back in December, and like I said, I had a neighbor who worked with them, and he was trying to get me to work with them. And at the time, I don't know, I don't know if I was 18 yet. I was 16, 17, and my neighbor who worked for CSX down in Baltimore, he was just like, I got to get you on like a commuter train or something so you can see what we do. I got to get you on a train. And I was always afraid. I don't know why. And then I went to community college after high school, but he was always trying to get me to kind of shadow. But I don't think he could legally because of FRA rules and stuff. But he was going to take me down in the work truck down to the yard to see stuff. And I don't know why I never did it. I was afraid. And then he would always be on call, of course, with the railroad. But it's just, that's life. Missed a bunch of comments here. Jake, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. DJ's trains. He is a conductor. I have not heard of DJ. Actually, I don't want to say I haven't heard of anyone because they might. That name looks really familiar. I'm not sure. They could be. I might have seen them in comments a long time ago, but it does sound very familiar. 603, 609, 613 used to do a lot of passenger service. Union Terminal in the 50s in B&O, Pennsylvania, found quite a few films. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Hoping I can do a Strasbourg in-cab experience. Those are fun. The 611 one, I think, is a lot of money, but whatever floats your boat. Like, I've been in so many cabs and so many engines. It'd be great to see some of them, but I think after a while, a lot of them just start looking the same. I know it sounds kind of mean, though, but no, that's awesome. I love cab tours and stuff. I think my favorite diesel I've been in thus far, I mean, it was probably the GP30 at the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. I love Jeep 30s, especially being a Conrail. That was just awesome. But my favorite running diesel I've ever been in was a GP38 ex-Southern high hood down at Culbrookdale. That was awesome. Literally the whole engine's like shaking, rattling away. And he's just like, yeah, come on up. I was just like, oh, okay. I was with RJ78. We did a cab tour of a running GP38. I think it was a 38-2 or something. But it was a high hood. It was awesome. And it was in Norfolk Southern. This is so weird. It had a Norfolk Southern paint scheme. It was an ex-Southern, but it had a CSX builder's plate on the side of it, like a shop plate. And it said CSX right there. And we were just like, what the heck is like, we didn't get it, but they said it was ex-Southern, Norfolk Southern. So I went along with it. Real Fan Roger, reply to Mark, which is very interesting because I would still be in the state system, like where I work right now. But the thing is with Mark, they don't really pay a whole lot. Yes. Yeah, that RJ, that is another good point. I am trying to get out of the area that I work in now. We'll see. Well, I'll leave it at that. DJ is an engineer for CSX. Okay. Great drone footage. Oh, sweet. Matt, we'll see you hopefully this weekend. We'll keep in touch. Made a realistic layout. Been in the cab of 611 during a tour. Nice. Some of us have never been in a cab. For you, it's old news. Okay. Sean, we'll see if we can get you up to like oh god, what is it? Jim Thorpe. See if we can get you in a cab up there. RJ still has to get that video up. Oh man. CSX, thank you so much for coming in. Sweet dreams. Have safe travels as well. But yeah, thank you so much for your input. That means a lot. Southern to Norfolk Southern, then CSX. So Roger, I would say the same, but it had the Norfolk Southern paint scheme. So, and it wasn't just for it was not for fun. It was an older paint scheme of theirs. Well, we had a bunch of other people come in. Let's see. Charlie Martin, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Do some digging around for you. Thank you so much. Said 90 was running. Oh, I missed it. There's Jerry. What's going on, man? Have you considered Amtrak at Rob 412? I have. It's Amtrak. Finding any information on employment for them is like trying to dig up how to become president of the United States. It's like it's a secret club. It's seriously like it's like you got to know someone type of thing to get into Amtrak. I've looked around at their jobs, but they're like I've seen some like terminal jobs or like baggage handler or custodian, but nothing to like conductor or anything like that. But they train out in Delaware, so it's not too far away. But yeah, Delaware, that's where they do all their training stuff, and which isn't too far away. But I'd still spend the night there. But it's I have looked into Amtrak. It's just I don't know. I want to go into freight service. I don't want to be in passenger, especially with some of the cutbacks I've heard with Amtrak. Even at museums you can't always go into. Yeah, Edward Berg, I actually want to talk to Pennsylvania Railroad Museum. See if I can get inside the GG1. It'd be really cool. Randy's saying, run trains. We will soon, I promise. George Trains, welcome, welcome. Love to be an Amtrak conductor, but I don't live close enough to any stations. Yeah, same. Well, mine would be Harrisburg Terminal, but from my knowledge, if you sign up, I've heard this from an Amtrak employee not too long ago. He was saying that if you apply for Amtrak and it says Washington, D.C., you're going to be between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. If you apply for Philadelphia, you could be between Philly and Harrisburg or Baltimore, like that tri-zone. And then if you're in Harrisburg Division, to Philly, or you could go up to potentially Pittsburgh. So a lot of the guys that hire out of Pittsburgh will end up in Harrisburg and vice versa, going back and forth. So it's a very interesting railroad, the way they structure where you are located. Like for Norfolk Southern, Harrisburg Division, you're within 5 yards. So you have Harrisburg, Anola, Lancaster, Rutherford, and York. So those 5 main terminals there, because they're all within a same distance, or within like a 40-mile radius. So it's not too bad. But with Amtrak, where you say you report to may not be exactly where you start out each morning, which I don't really like that. It doesn't sit well with me. Waiting on Maine, maybe another 2 weeks. Oh, jeez. But yeah, Boxcar Jerry, I saw you went live today. I apologize, I missed that. I was at work. Got a lot of stuff going on, so but hopefully I'll catch you live soon. Always fun, just hanging in there, chatting with you guys. Ordered February 22nd, 6-week wait. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of these guys that are ordering Lionel stuff, and they're still like on containers, like in the middle of like this, probably like the South China Sea or something. Still waiting to get over here, or they were on containers in Florida, so I have to see. Hey Trish, how's it going? Good luck with you getting ready for the medical. Don't overdo at the gym. Yeah, I have been doing a lot of working out stuff, like a lot of like reps and things like that. But it has been very sore for like the last. It's been a very sore 2 weeks. Let's just say that. Oh, it's a layout base builder. Sweet. That's awesome. If you start in and out of those places, you'd probably be put on. Oh yeah, one of the other regionals. Yeah. So oh, saw another comment up here. It's a bummer about Amtrak. Thought about maybe if they come to Lehigh Valley. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how they operate. Like I know the freight guys are within a certain mileage of their yard. I think it's like a 50-mile radius. Some railroads require that. They'll look up your location. I did read about that and a couple things from NS. It was like if you're within a certain radius away from any of these yards, they recommend not doing it because you won't be able to get to work on time. Which I can do it. It's gonna be close, but we'll see. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks, RJ. Thanks, man. Riding the same lines, even if move around on Amtrak. Yeah, that's the thing too. There's a bunch of different railroad lines that on Norfolk Southern. I'm sure at first they're gonna put me on yard duty. Maybe some ride along type jobs, but if you're new and you're like the grunt force, you're gonna be probably on yard duty or like really long trains far away. Iron Horse, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. Thank you so much. Still working on the order from Lionel's 2021 catalog. Oh, geez. Everything is on a big wait and see list. Oh, gee. Yeah. Railfan Roger. So yeah, Harrisburg Division runs Enola. I'm not close to it. Not close, not far. Let's just say that. But the way they operate is basically you're within a 5-yard capacity, at least for Harrisburg Division. It's one of the larger divisions of Norfolk Southern in Pennsylvania. I'd say Harrisburg and then Pittsburgh Division, the two big ones. I'm sure if you're out towards like Philly or up towards that area, I'm sure it gets pretty crazy as well. But Harrisburg, I think, might be the largest division. But then there's also like, oh god, Conway Yard is a nightmare. If you guys have ever looked that up, Conway Yard is just ginormous. It's huge. I think it's like 80 tracks wide or something in the center of it. Enola is huge too, but Enola's long and drawn out. But Conway is just, it's wide. It's a huge yard. But it's an old classification yard. Real Fame Roger, imagine seeing N&W on PRR tracks. Yeah, they used to do that. I've seen lots of older videos in the Steam era. N&W would they would have a reciprocal agreement to share cars with the PRR, coal cars or coal hoppers. They would drop them off, then the PRR would take them up north, and then they would give them back, type of thing. I've seen a lot of that in like the 1950s, 1940s, with late steam. It was pretty cool. 16x8 bench work. Don't want to dig through the wood at Home Depot. Yeah. Oh, dude, the wood. I would say this. The 80. Yeah, Railfan Roger. Yeah, check it out. It's just start counting. I think it's 87 tracks or something. Just the width of the tracks is just amazing. But yeah, Randy Jacobs, the wood at like hardware stores and stuff now, it is junk, and a lot of it. I'm not trying to get political with any of this, but a lot of it does not come from. I'm going to say this: the North Americas, like Canada or the United States. A lot of it comes from like Eastern European countries, like a lot of this pine and stuff. They're harvesting it overseas and they're bringing it over. And I think that's why a lot of the wood is getting so expensive as well. They're just importing wood and such. And then a lot of the better woods, like your hardwoods and stuff, are coming from Canada. But the cheaper stuff, when they put it on a flatbed, a lot of stuff's already bent. So I'm actually looking at redoing this layout very soon, probably this week. I'm going to start deconstructing the left side of the layout. So this side of the layout may not be here next week. So this might be the last time you guys see her. I've got a video to do before I tear it down, and I'm actually gonna do like a farewell layout video, but we'll have to see. It's already 9 o'clock. Oh, geez, it is. Look at that. But yeah, Conway Yard is huge, and I've got a friend that I believe he's still down there with Norfolk Southern's training right now, and his division would be Pittsburgh, so he would potentially be at the Conway Yard. Here, I'll show you guys on the Google Maps real quick. Let's see. So Conway Yard, I think it used to be a hump yard or a classification hump yard, as they would call it. Look at Maine benchwork. Or is it Mayan or Maine, like the state? Not cheap, but worth it. Okay. We'll have to see. It's no longer GP lumber. Yeah, I know. Oh gosh. Yeah, I remember the days of good lumber are gone. Like a lot of the stuff's like it's all knotty wood with lots of knots. Oh man. Let me look it up. Conway, Pennsylvania. Here we go. But yeah, a lot of the I think a lot of that stuff's just being imported. It's just junk. 98 tracks. Whoa. So I got it backwards. Instead of 89, 98. There you go. So Conway Yard. Oh god. I'm glad I won't be here. Well, I could end up there. You never know, but look at this. There's Conway Yard. Look at all those tracks. Boom. Pretty crazy, right? So, down here, I'll zoom in on it. These are what they call... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right there. And these guys... Whoops. It's showing me a Rite Aid. Probably from all the Tylenol they sell to these poor railroader guys. Those at the bottom are called, I think they're called retarders. And they're the ones that they're actually pneumatically lifted with air, and they lift up the track to brake or accelerate cars that would just be on their own, just floating down the tracks. Most likely not a caboose, but it'd just be floating down the tracks by itself. And sometimes there'd be a guy on the handbrake slowing it down by hand, but most likely not. It would just be a hump yard, so they would just push the cars and then let the cars loose. They would come into the yard, it would be on an incline, and the cars would just go on their own. And then the last second they would either raise or lower the track using the retarder system, and that's how that happened. Yeah, 16 by 8, that's a great size layout. Pretty big layout. Yeah, that's an awesome size layout. That's bigger than what I could do up here. I can only do a 12 by I think 7.5 right here, and then I can come out to 9 feet, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a 7.5 out to this wall to my immediate right here, and then we're going to do 12 feet wide, and then come out about 9 feet like a panhandle shape. So the next crossing panhandle. How many ties? Oh. Yes, they do have a turntable, and so does Enola. I'm actually excited about that. Enola has a turntable. You can see where the old tracks used to be to store locomotives, but they probably just use it now to turn around the diesels. But yes, Enola does have a turntable, and it's an original PRR yard. Same with Conway. Conway has a turntable that's all PRR. And RJ, if you go on Google Maps, there's a building, or any of you guys who look up the Conway Yard, and if you're a Pennsylvania Railroad fan, one of the buildings you can do street view, and you'll see you'll see a giant PRR logo on the building and printed in brick. It's pretty amazing, and it's the radio building or radio repair shop is what they called it. So lumber at Home Depot, so warped, yeah. Oh god, string, you could use it as a bow. Still counting. I'll let you know in 2 Monday Rundays from now. Oh geez. George Strange is thinking. Nice size panhandle. Yeah, that's the plan. Like I said, I did a video this afternoon during lunch break, and I've got to fix the crawl space situation up here. So we're going to tear down at least this leaflet right now. And I'm hoping I'll be able to keep a part of the main layout until I can get the crawl space fixed. I can still run some stuff. And then once I get the fundage, the funding for the new layout, then this whole layout will be destroyed. I know it sounds kind of horrible, like you're going to destroy the layout, you just built this, but there's a lot of reasons on why I need to do a better layout track plan up here to utilize the space entirely. Denver South, what did I miss? We're just talking about trains and more trains and trains, so it's all good. Yeah, Railfan Roger, just search Conway Yard. It'll come up. You can't miss it. If you miss it, there's something wrong. Conway, Pennsylvania. So just type in Conway, PA. It comes right up. Raise Rails, welcome. Doing some rebuilding also the last week. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're tearing down your layout as well. I mean, that's just the nature of the hobby, in my opinion. I think a lot of you guys will end up rebuilding your layout several times. And some of you guys I know may not have a layout, but you're always thinking about building a layout or the plan of building a layout. So things always change. And that's the nature of this hobby, tinkering. You know, we're the professional tinkers, I guess you could call it. We always like messing with stuff or trying something new. So I'm ecstatic to build a new layout up here that will incorporate the entire room and be sort of like a club layout style. And I'll be able to access everything. And I think once the bench work is up and the track's in, I think it's going to go up very fast because everything will be in front of what you're working on. So it'll be like a diorama. And I plan on doing like backdrops and lots of lighting and all that stuff as well. So I think it's going to be really cool to do that. I've got a lot of ideas for just tons and tons of ideas. So we'll have to see how it goes. And I'm also thinking about possibly doing a small yard that goes up to one of the windows in the corner so I can store some cars and stuff. It may not be like a fully furnished or finished yard, but it will be something that can hold some trains here and there against the wall. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. That's all. What will we see? Uh-oh. Panhandle layout, your mics. Oh, the mic spot. Okay, so we would be facing either this direction that's facing you guys so you can still see the backdrop behind me, or I completely turn it around to face out this way and you guys would see the back wall, which would have like the station and such behind me. But I really like this angle. I like having all the railroad memorabilia behind me, all the signage, like all that fun stuff back there. I really enjoy having this behind me. But there are some other signage and things in front, but we'll have to see. We'll have to play around with angles and such, but it'd be kind of cool. Fairy Garden, feeding the dog. Fairy Garden. Oh, we used to sell those at the garden shop I worked at. They were fun. The people they're so detailed nowadays. You can put all kinds of stuff in there, lights and water fountains, so that's pretty cool. Made a 1x4x8 boards, cutting 3/4 thick, 4/8 plywood into strips. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I remember getting the plywood for this layout. And it's real thin. I'm using like 1/8" plywood to make it nice and light. And I remember the boards weren't even like straight when we got them. They're crooked and everything, and I ended up building the skeleton network on this layout and then covering it with foam so you didn't even see it. But I will have to redo all the bench work for this new layout. And I might try to salvage some of the plywood. Like a lot of this wood on this platform is still good, like plywood wise. You know, you don't need to buy new plywood, and that's where the money is going to be mostly spent in plywood. Stick lumber's pretty cheap, It may not be straight, but it's still cheap, and you can kind of work it out. But that's the plan. I'm going to hold on to as much plywood as I can, and I think the plywood is about 2.5 feet wide, or 18 inches wide, so it should work out pretty well. But honestly, what I need to do is get the track. This sounds crazy, but get the 072 track up here first, and then map it out via TrackWise so I can figure out how much wood I need. Without visually seeing where the track will line up, it's really hard to see where and how much wood I would need to build the layout. How come you and Matt didn't take that intro consideration before building your current layout? So Lewis, so it's an excellent point. So I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why I didn't take into those parameters into consideration, but at the time, I just wanted a extension leaflet on the layout, like to my left here, and I just didn't think about it. And I was like, okay, I don't go in that crawl space, and I don't need to. And now it's like, I need to get in that crawl space, and now it's time to tear her down. RJ found the logo. That's awesome. Hey, Lewis, have a great night. Thank you so much for coming in. Raise Rails, yes, for the most part. I haven't missed a live show in over a year, but if I do get the railroad job, unfortunately, the live streams may be sacrificed for a while. Might be able to do a live stream here and there, but probably not while I'm in school. I'm going to be so busy and tired and everything else. But yeah, I am hoping of building a panhandle layout. We'll call it the Knicks Crossing Panhandle. So it'll work out pretty well, but it'll be about, like I said, 7.5 feet wide with an 072 outer loop, an 054 inner loop, which I know I'll have to put some straight sections in there to even it out to make the double main. And then with that, we'll also have some sidings, of course, to store some trains, also put up like scenery and such. And then the station, I plan on doing a 2-track station, which would be really cool. Or make one line like the inner or outer line, the freight, and that type of thing. So have a double main going by, and then of course put a platform in between them. It'd be really, really cool. But that's the plan, to put a station on the back wall right in the front and center of the room, have the trains going around. So I'll have to do that. Sunday Runday. Yeah, it depends. It really depends on what the work schedule's like. It's completely what do you call it? Unscheduled work schedule, I guess. Hey, have a good night, Lewis. But yeah, we can run some trains. I still have the 2026 up top. We can actually change that out in a little bit. I haven't moved that in about a week. Oh, RJ sent me the PRR logo. There it is. 2020 Google. Yeah. That's on their building up there. So I think that's just so cool. They've got it in the brick. It's not going anywhere. It's like probably painted on with lead paint and blood, sweat, and tears. They painted that PRR logo on there like 40, 50 years ago. Well, actually more than that, because the PRR, probably 60, 70 years ago. Pretty awesome. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Welcome. Gonna do 048 on the outer. Nice. Yeah, George Trains, I went to 52 on this layout. A lot of the scale pieces I was looking at were like the minimum curves 052 or 054. 54. Yeah, it's 54. So I did 054 on this layout, but I want to do 72, like really bad. It's really like irking me. I'm like, man, I got to get the 72 up here. Got the base 3 on order. Nice. But yeah, the larger the curbs, the better. That's my motto. But we'll run some trains. I got the B&A. It's like freezing up here, but I got the B&A Hudson ready to roll. We can get that a rolling. The B&A Hudson's nice and loud too, which is like one of my favorite locomotives. So we'll get the track powered up. Whoops, wrong track. We'll get track 1 powered up first. Yeah, 042 passenger cars. And then track 2. Oh, which one's going reverse? We'll actually switch out the engine up top. Oops. My bad. I just cut all the power off by mistake. Alright, 1 second guys, I'm going to switch out the 2026 up top. Actually going to add another car to the Hudson below. We almost lost the turbine up top. Jake's gonna run some trains. Awesome. There we go. There we go. Alright, so the, I'll do a split screen here. Alright guys, so the BNA is working great, but the turbine up top started derailing cars off the top loop. So I'm like, that's excellent. So we'll bring the turbine down to the lower level. The BNA Hudson actually needs some smoke fluid too, so we'll get her rolling over here. Yeah, the whistle's quite abrupt. I love it. It's very, I don't know, it's abrasive. I love it. So we'll get the Hudson all smoked up here. See what happens. But yeah, she needs some more smoke fluid. I'm using vanilla smoke fluid tonight, vanilla bean. This stuff smells fantastic. I love it. Alright, let's see what happens. Perfect. Oh, signal's not working. Alright, give me a second. There we go. I had to turn on the switch. The famous last words, I forgot to plug it in. Perfect. There we go. Working as security. Yeah, I'm sure that's a fun job. See all kinds of... You probably see all kinds of stuff. Can actually turn her down a little bit. There we go. Turn the sounds down on the Hudson. She's a very loud girl. And now we got smoke. Smells great up here. It smells like vanilla. Electric in it. Yeah, ain't got no electric. Yeah, I just had to turn on the switch for the signals. Oh god, Rose Jewel. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you could put like CBD oil in your smoke unit. I would not recommend that. Highly not recommended. I'm sure there's someone out there that, I don't know. Well, then you'll forget to put smoke fluid in it. You know, you'd be like, oh no. There we go. Randy Jacobs, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great night. I know you wanted to see the trains run, so yeah, we did that. I'm actually gonna take the turbine that's up top, and we're gonna put that down on the lower level, because the turbine is actually a fan favorite of the channel, and it for some reason it did not like it up top, so it's all good. Uncle Sugar. Oh God, got to keep that stuff away from me. Yeah, yeah. I just oh geez. Oh man. Yeah, I never was into that stuff ever. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about with the physical for the railroad. But yeah, I'm just worried about the weight. That's all. But yeah, I've had several friends that actually I worked in construction with. They would smoke whatever they would do and partake in whatever they would partake in. I We were always told that you could always get tested for drug or alcohol, especially being around machinery. Especially if OSHA would show up at a job site, they could basically recommend to the employer for drug testing. And I used to work in hazmat materials and stuff like that. So no, I never was interested. But yeah, we'll get the turbine hooked up. I got to drag the train up top back. I think the Penn Central caboose was derailing, which does not surprise me. I just picked up a beautiful Penn Central caboose and the New York Central caboose that's on the train right now. So I'll actually turn you guys around and I'll show you the brand new Penn Central caboose. It's from Williams and it runs great. It's just not liking this upper level track, probably because there's some uneven spots in the track, but it's all good. I got it at White Rose Hobby when I was out there with Matt PG, and I noticed that they had it the last time I was there with Matt, and I was like, man, I need one of these Penn Central cabooses. And they also have a Conrail one sitting there too, and they're semi-scale. But I got the here, I'll flip you guys around. Give me a second. So up on the top level, let's see. There we go. So these are my Conrail over-stamped. Oh god, the old Whiz Quiz. That is so Penn Central. Yeah, I know, right? So these cars up top, these are all part of Lionel's overstamped car series. They came out with a span of like 3 or 4 years of just different cars and stuff. But all of them are a little bit different, but it's all the major railways, Conrail or Penn Central took over. And I'm missing two. I'm missing the New York Central and the Pennsylvania car, of course. But the set, I didn't have a caboose for it, and I picked up the Penn Central caboose to go with these cars. So some of them say Conrail, some of them say Penn Central. Like the New Haven right there is Penn Central. The Reading is a CR. The next one over, the Lehigh Valley, is Conrail. The one behind that is also Conrail, which is it's all red. So what could that be? I think it's Jersey Central. And then the funny thing is that the Penn Central car for Penn Central is Conrail. So you get both. They get the best of both worlds right there. Then behind that is Erie Lackawanna. It says Conrail on it. So I was like, well, let's complete the train here. Let's get a caboose for her. So I got a Penn Central caboose to run with this awesome set of cars. And I'm thinking maybe next week we'll run this set of cars again, especially if I have to modify this layout to work with a smaller turn radius so we can just get some trains running for Monday Runday. We'll have to see how it goes. But give me a second, guys. I'm going to drag the turbine out. So, no, not to trash the Penn Central. Don't you dare. NSA, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, it's so Penn. I just love that comment. It's so Penn Central. Yeah, it is. Give me a second. Drag her back. Nice and slow. All right. And here we go. All right, and we'll take the B&A Hudson away. All right. And we'll get her Pennsylvania Railroad tender. There we go. All right, so oh, I gotta grab down the caboose to show you guys. Train's not on the track. Now she's on the track. Sweet. There we go. That's rolling, and then we'll get this caboose. All right. So here it is. I'll show you guys this in a second. Yes, the turbine was on the top loop. Railfan Loy's back. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, here is the new PC caboose I picked up. It's brand new out of the box from Williams Classic Series. Check that out. It's purty. The funny thing is I bought a New York Central caboose that same week, which we'll pull up the... we'll get the turbine moved out of the way. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so I also bought this. And what did I miss? Yeah, we're doing show and tell. So this is brand new. It's Penn Central caboose. It's semi-scale, so it's like what you guys would call 027. And from Williams, it runs really, really nicely. It's got like a lot of cool detail in it. It's no sprung trucks, they're die-cast trucks, but they did the old hot box design. And looks like, well, let's see. Oh, the wire got caught. That's why. Didn't have enough space to maneuver the curves. But yeah, basically the wire was just caught underneath the light socket. Just pull that out a little bit. Should be fine. But yeah, there you go. Lots of movement now. So we have the Penn Central caboose. And then I bought a New York Central caboose. This is full scale. This is a pacemaker caboose from MTH. And this is actually sitting on the floor of the one train room at White Rose Hobby. And I looked over and I was like, whoa, how much is that caboose? And it had $10 on it. I couldn't pass it up. So I'm not a huge Central fan, but I do have some New York Central stuff. I picked up a couple of items that are New York Central-ish. So I have a pacemaker boxcar, and then I have the pacemaker caboose. So this is full scale. So this is a beast. And the funny thing is that this used to be a Pennsylvania caboose. It's got the little porthole windows. And then you have New York Central, and then you have Penn Central. So all three railroads all in one right here. So I think that was kind of funny. But yeah, we'll put the Penn Central caboose on this train. There we go. I want that pacemaker. No, can't have it. Also here, Sean, here you go. This is a old Weaver pacemaker caboose. It says like made in Austria or made in Germany on the bottom of it. But this is a really nice piece. It runs like solid. It's got the Weaver trucks that move. So pretty sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's the crazy stuff I find at train shops. A lot of you guys will reach out and ask like, Nick, where did you buy this? Where did you buy that? I'm like, antique shops, the floors of antique shops and the floors of train shops always have the best stuff. I'm gonna put these cars back on here. Oh, there we go. The boxcar was extremely expensive. I think it was like $25 or $30, but I haven't seen a pacemaker boxcar before up until I saw that at an antique shop. Offer him $12 since he got it for 10. Oh no! Oh, Chris, what's going on, man? These of overnight express trains. I know. Here, just to make it that much better. Here, I'll put this caboose on there. There you go. This is the Chesapeake region. Chipike. There you go. And the crazy thing is, I saw this at also the Strasburg train, or not Strasburg train shop, the Strasburg Antique Mart. On the floor. It's an MTH caboose. This was like $15, but I have actually seen these in person, and I had to have it. It's like did a lot of field work down the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and I remember going into Cambridge and they had a Chesapeake Region caboose painted with a mural on it, and I was like, huh, this looks just like it, and it's actually like the same number and everything, which is really crazy. So I was like, it found me. It's so crazy how that happens. Yeah, the days of overnight express trains, exactly. Big Boy came in from Antiques Bazaar. How bizarre. What's up, Harry? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, for everyone coming into the chat now, all my fellow railroaders of the hobby, this layout may not be here next week. I'm going to try to get into that crawl space this week, so we'll have to see. But I'm going to have something running next week, I promise. Something. It could be like an 027 loop. It will be something, I promise. So we'll get the turbine running. Let's get that going. So, yeah, just ran my TMCC Hudson, and now we're running the old-fashioned turbine, which is oldie but a goodie. Whoops, wrong way. One more. There we go. And she'll smoke out this whole room. So I'll flip you guys around. End scale next week. We'll see. I got a ton of end scale stuff that I gotta run and stuff. There we go. Now she's chuffing. Look at that smoke. Yeah. Yes, Sean, I will be making a final. Oh man, we'll do a final farewell video of the layout. Yeah, Chris, probably. I'm gonna end up doing a modular style or perimeter layout. Whoops, let me get the camera over here. So I'm gonna miss my layout, but it's gonna be worth it. Plus, I've got like an extra, basically an extra foot on my right side, and then I can make the layout about 7.5 feet wide by 12 feet long, and then at the extreme I'll make it about 9 feet wide. It'll be awesome. Can't wait. Sweet. Each time the crawl space is accessed, we get the experience of a new layout. Yeah. Like in this one here, this Mystic Portal, the Mystic Portal awaits. There's all my Halloween stuff in there. I'll build a second layout. Yeah, videos on the new build for sure. It's gonna be intense. Greg T, yes. Yes, for sure. I've got so much end scale stuff, it's crazy. Whoops. We need smoke fluid. Whoops. There we go. But yeah, I literally have tons and tons of end scale just at my parents' place still. When I moved out, I was like, you guys can hold on to this until whenever. But yeah, there will be an end scale layout. It's going to be a while, but there will be an end scale layout. Alright, got to add more smoke. And this little turbine's going to smoke out the room. For sure. It's going to be awesome. But let's see what she does. There we go. One more click. Alright, we're rolling. But yeah, I didn't set up Halloween last year, so we'll have to see. One of my buildings falling apart. Oh, no way. I just saw that. Brian Rock, that is called Chessie, the cat. There we go. Now that's a post-war smoke unit right there. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the shelf. You guys were talking about engines. I reorganized the engine shelf. So here, give me 1 second. There we go. So I finally rebuilt the engine shelf behind me. I'll take the camera and show you guys. Yeah, it's all vanilla smoke fluid. So I finally got the engine shelf all organized. And there's more under the platform. I still have to find them, but we have a lot more. And then I've got the Conrail E33 on the floor right now. But that's the shelf as is right now. Hurricane Chessie, exactly. Yeah, Chessie, she's a great kitten, but she gets into stuff like every other cat. Yeah, we got the turbine smoking her up here. There we go. Hey, thanks, George. Yeah, I've also got the I can't believe this. I forgot about all these guys too. Here, give me a second. I'll lower you guys down. There you go. And there's my pre-war shelf. So, got a couple of my K4s just hanging out. And, yeah, we'll have to see. Harry's working on the layout, double stacks. Oh, wow, raise the tunnel. That's awesome. There we go. But yeah, pretty soon all of this will be gone. So sad. There we go. Good old Williams tender. Doesn't do it any justice, but yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping on doing like a perimeter layout, and it should really open up the room. I should be able to have more trains running at the same time, doing a double track main. And behind the layout, it's kind of crazy. So like on the right side, I've got about an extra foot of space. And then behind the layout, I have an extra 18 inches of space I'm not utilizing. So I could be technically running 072 up here and then do like a, we're calling it the panhandle shape. Have to come back and check it out. Yes, yeah, Sean. I'd love to go back to Harry's shop. Harry, if you're still there, I've got a 2.5 need some parts, so I'll have to bring up the motor. Maybe you guys have a motor I could purchase from you guys, but I do have a motor that needs some help. It likes to arc and smoke and all that fun stuff. I don't know if it needs a new coil or a new armature, but I'm sure you guys could figure it out. But I'm definitely in the market for a replacement 252 motor. Brandon Harris, how's it going? What's going on, man? Yeah, so Rose Jewel, yeah, the pre-war stuff is excellent. I love it. Or well, actually, whoa, what happened? Come back. So let me get the track cam going. We'll hook up one of the 1688s, one of my favorites. Steam engines are the favorite. Well, this is a turbine. Steam turbine. There we go. And it's actually one of my favorite locomotives. But yeah, Harry, I've got a 252 motor that needs some TLC. I can't get it working. I tried everything and found out where the shorts were. I took everything out, and it's still not doing what I wanted to do. So definitely makes a trip optimal for that engine. Because we picked up a whole 252 passenger set from a train show, and Nikki liked it. It's all purple and blue. It's kind of loud, but it's cool. It works out. But yeah, we'll get a 1688 rolling, because you guys were talking about pre-war stuff. Well, actually, we'll get the 1668 rolling. Take the 681 off. There you go. The legend right here. All right, let's see. Here she is. Oh wait, no. Here it is. Okay. 1668. Oh, you saw the. Okay, yes, you know exactly what I'm dealing with here. It's a purple blue 252 set. I mean, I can't complain. I got it for $20. So I really can't complain. But the girlfriend wanted it, so I was like, okay, whatever. So here we go. We'll have a streamlined passenger engine pulling a New York Central mixed freight with a BN. It doesn't make any sense. We'll just roll with it. Toy trains aren't meant to make sense. It's just for fun. So, oh Lord. All right, let's get her rolling. Give her some power. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, Greg T. I picked up the turbine at the Great Scale Train Show back in February. It's just amazing that this 1668 rolling around the track is from like 1930, 37, 38, and it's still rolling strong. Look at that. There we go. Lionel pre-war. Hey, Ron, what's going on? Welcome. Made it just in time. Yep, we're running some pre-war steam engine. Not so bad for 1937. 2055 engine with tender. Nice. Where's the lighthouse car? Oh, it's somewhere down here. Want me to grab it? I can grab that car real quick. Let's see. They don't make them like they used to. Nope, they do not. She's squeaking a little bit, but we'll only run her a couple more times around. Might need some oil or something. Wait, let me find the lighthouse car. All right, David. I don't know if I can grab that lighthouse car because it's on the other side of the layout, and I've got cars all underneath the platform. So maybe next week I'll run that. But yeah, sorry about that. But that is a good car. Do you have a trolley and O-gauge? I do not. Just got my 152 in today. I actually did an unboxing video earlier today. Nice. Alright, we'll give her a break. Here we go. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I love the Art Deco lighting, or lettering, not the lighting. The lettering on the side, it just looks so cool. Here, I'll get the light on her. But it says like Lionel 1668. Just such a cool engine. It looks like a it just looks like a spaceship. But I know it's supposed to be a K4S, but it's a 262 instead of the 462. But it does the trick. The lighthouse car is cool. Yeah, that is a really interesting car. It's a K-line car that I picked up. So K-line made a bunch of really cool cars. It's actually the here, I'll move the train up so you can see it. We'll do the dual screen here. So here she is. Here's the 1668, made of, they call it gun metal, pot metal pretty much. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite locomotives of all time. But no, Denver South, I do not have any trolleys. The SW1. I got the SW8, or actually I got an NW2. We can run that. That'd be kind of cool. Scaring the brakeman. Oh, they can get over it. Oh man, son loves watching your channel. He's into the pre-war stuff too. Awesome. Yeah, the pre-war stuff is great. It will last forever. And the just the passion and the artwork that went into the pre-war stuff is just amazing. I've got the old passenger car sitting there, the old 248 passenger car just sitting there. It's the number 630 in the station. Looks really cool. But yeah, just the artwork and the lettering is just really, really interesting. But yeah, we can get the switcher hooked up. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. So K-Line, they came out with a bunch of really cool stuff back in the day. And do you have any CSX engines? I do not. I've got a CSX tanker from Menards that's sitting in town right now, just chilling. It's the local gas station. This is actually a Williams car. That's Lionel Sentinel. This is a MTH car. It's one of my favorites. The Van Curler Coffee, which is just one of my favorite artwork cars. Pacemaker Caboose from Weaver. This car right here is what I'm talking about. This reefer, it's a New York Central mechanical reefer car, and it's K-Line, and it's just a gorgeous car. I just love the artwork on it. It just looks great. There's little walkway on top that's metal, separately applied, all that fun stuff. And then the door opens, I believe. It should open. Yep, it opens. So there's the inners of your reefer car. But yeah, we'll get the switcher engine hooked up. Is George heading out? George Trains, have a great one. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right, let me grab the switcher engine real quick. It's either that or I'll find something else fun to run, because there's a bunch of engines I haven't ran in a while up on the shelf. John loves running the trash on the edge of your derail. Yeah. Yeah, it's like we ran trains at Harry's Layout, and I just could not control the what do you call it? Basically the speed control on the EP5 that I brought. It just would not, it did not like being controlled, so it just ran fast. But that was a lot of fun. Good old TMCC. Loaded tank car to switch out the empty tank car. Yeah. But yeah, that EP5 did not like the. It did not like being told what to do. It was like, I'm just gonna run fast. So yeah, give me a second. I'll find something. We'll find something on the shelf. I'll surprise you guys. Do. You know what? I haven't ran these in a while. I'll grab these. All right. You guys will have to be surprised. Here, I'll pull this up so you can't see it. All right. There's one. And there's two, giving you guys a hint. There's an A and an A. But we'll see. All right. And all right, so we got the engines hooked up, hopefully, in one piece. Let's see. Just ordered a few hours ago on the eBay, your store, the new bottom pickup roller kit for the 152. Sweet. Yeah, guys, if you ever need any post or pre-war parts, reach out to Hending's Trains. They have everything, especially pre-war stuff. That's the go-to. I think the train just shorted out. Yes, just shorted out. So we have a problem somewhere. All right, there it is. There's a short right there. There we go. Let's give her some power again. Awesome. And then for this engine, we're going to switch out the caboose. There we go. All right, we'll put this... We're going to put the pacemaker back on for this one. And there we go. Sweet. All right, did anyone guess what it is? What train or engine we're running? Or engines, shall I say? Let's take a guess. Going once, going twice, trice. Electrical problems? No. The wheel was off the track. See what you guys have to say. No turbine. It's a diesel. I'll give you guys that. They're Williams diesels too, but they Here, I'll bring them in. Does this have a bell? Yeah, that bell sounds awful. All right, here we go. Nah, these are Centrals, which I'm not a huge Central fan, but these engines are pretty sweet. No, the Sharks are up on the shelf. I've got so much running time on those Sharks. But no, I got the F units hooked up. And these Williams locomotives just run so smooth. It's crazy. And it should have like the stock Williams horn. There it is. Yeah, these engines just run so smooth. I think, Adam, they're F units, or I think they're F3s. Because the nose on them is real stout. Just started a few months back. Nice. Yeah, the pre-war stuff is great. 11 p.m. tonight? No, Jeff. So I've actually got to go to the gym right after the stream to get ready. I have a physical next week for the railroad, so I've got to get in the best possible physical condition. So after the stream tonight, I'm going to the gym. I wish we could, but, you know, I gotta... If I go to the gym right after the stream, I probably won't get back until around 1:30 in the morning. So it's, they're pretty cool. These are actually... Oh god, I think these are the ones that are copied. Let's see. Are they round or square? These are round, so yeah, they're F3s. Got the little portholes on the side. Is that what you're looking at? Little porthole windows, these guys right here. These are total knockoff Lionel from Williams. Because I think the leader engine, they're 2344s, and the other one is, let's see, 2344. So they're both the same exact. Oh, the back door. I never looked at the back door before. Radar, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Oh, I just saw that. Rear door. All right, let's see. Oh, pick my poison. Let's see. They're square. So what? It's an F7. Yep, square doors. Yeah, lightning stripe. Trying to get it to go in reverse. Yeah, the coffee boxcar is one of my favorites. It's an old, well, not old, but it's an MTH Rail King. Slycat, thank you so much. That means a lot, man. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, have a great night. Thanks for coming in. F5 or F7. I think it's an F7. These are copied right after the Lionel tooling of like the post-war. I think these are called like Williams Classic Series or something, which is really just completely ripped off. Oh man, but they run great. They're awesome little runners. Just gotta get these center couplers to talk to one another here. There we go. There we go. We have a match. Sweet. All coupled up and ready to roll. So yeah, these like I said, I think these Williams are like completely bootleg copied off of the Lionel post-war F units. Need some more power around the curve. There we go. We'll actually turn off the crossing gates. But yeah, it's crazy. So after this stream tonight, I get to go to the gym for a couple hours and work it out, and then come back home and go right to bed. So it's gonna be a very exciting week. Oh yeah, David, these are great runners. Yeah, like I don't need the original F units. It'd be cool to have them, but it's whatever. I'm not really a huge Central fan, so having these is just something to run, and they look really cool. I've got the whole passenger set that goes with them too. There we go. They'll actually get them coming around the curve. Hey JD, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we'll get them coming in hot around the corner, nice and slow. We'll slow her down. There we go. And actually, I tried selling those units at a train show with the set of passenger cars. I have 5 of the passenger cars. The the baby heavyweight cars from Williams that came with the set, and it's the observation, a baggage, a combo baggage coach, and then what, three other coaches or something like that. It's like 5 or 6 cars in total, and I put $500 on it. No one budged, and then at a train show, I actually brought the price down to like 300. People were looking at them, they're just like, nah. And I'm like, you're getting an AA set and like 5 or 6 passenger cars for $300. I mean, that's pretty good. Then I actually lowered it down to like 230, 240, something like that, and not even an offer. People were like picking them up and looking at them. I was like, great. It's like, guys, help me out here. But I thought $300 was pretty fair on those, and they're in great shape. And now I'm in the process of holding on to the passenger cars because I run them with the B&A Hudson that I have. But at the time, I did not have a B&A Hudson, which I didn't even know the significance of the B&A until I did the review for my trains that I picked up. I'm actually reloading the ICE car, the American Refrigeration Transit Company, a reefer car, or ART Refrigeration. It's just a really nice little car. It's just real semi-scale. There we go. I'd take 200, 215. Yeah, I'm not going to sell them now. I like them. But I was at a train show selling stuff, and I did pretty good. It was a fun little show. But I don't know. I kind of learned about the New York Central a little bit and the BNA, and I was just like, I'm going to hold on to these cars. And we'll see. But yeah, I'm at the point now I like all trains, and if they're older road names, so be it, because we're losing a lot of, you lose road names all the time. Like, a lot of people might forget. I mean, no one's going to forget the New York Central, the Pennsylvania, but there's a lot of other smaller road names out there that are going to get kind of hidden in history, like B&A, like Boston and Albany. I didn't know what B&A was, like I said, until I bought that set, and I was like, what's B&A? And then I didn't realize that the New York Central actually purchased all of the B&A Hudsons, and the New York Central actually, what do you call it? They chartered out the B&A lines for their passenger service. I had no idea. So I did the review, and I learned about the train, and I can appreciate it a little bit more. So now having New York Central cars with that B&A Hudson, it just kind of ties the whole story together. Tank car is supposed to be in the middle of... Yeah, I know. Here, I'll, Nah, that'll be fine. $15? No! Can't have it. Here, I'll even light it up for you. Here. Look at that. No, Sean, you cannot have my pacemaker caboose. And this one's MTH too. It's a hefty piece here. And the colors on it, I think the colors are like not as bright as the Lionel one. It just looks right. I don't know. But yeah, it's you cannot have my pacemaker. Nope. Oh man. B&A. Wait, what? Oh god. See, I've got the ice machine all filled up too. Here, I'll take you guys over here. Oh. The set pieces do not all match up to the real railroad. So Edward, the B&A apparently chartered out their passenger, or the New York Central used the B&A lines for their passenger service. So eventually the New York Central would buy all the B&A Hudsons, which then became New York Central Hudson's. So it all works out. And then every Hudson, apparently, every New York Central Hudson was scrapped because of the dieselization era, which I understand, because you couldn't run steam in New York City anyways because of the tunnels and stuff. And they're like, well, as soon as they came out with the diesel, they're like, oh yeah, let's get the diesels in here. We'll sell all the Hudsons and scrap them. So I understand. It's bittersweet. Let's just say that. So we'll get the Hudsons, or we'll get the F units moving again. Got the Iceman working. Pop my own popcorn at home, put it in a bag instead of paying money for a bag at the vending machine. That's awesome. I love popcorn. There we go. Whoa, he's taking the car with him. Woohoo! What are you doing? Look at that. Heave ho. This guy's, he's gonna get written up. Look at this. Woohoo! Just leave it like that. What are you doing? Give it back. Oh my goodness. There we go. What happened? The Iceman cometh. What are you using supports for the elevated train? So, David, these are 1.25" dowels with pieces of 1x3 drilled underneath. And they're extremely strong. He's so strong. If only RJ was here. Oh man, that's great. Vintage popcorn machine, yeah. Remember they used to have the kits, or like around Christmas time, it would be a popcorn maker in like a tub, and then you take the end of it would have a handle, and you'd like spin the handle, and then the inside it had these little arms that would scrape the bottom of the pot, getting the popcorn mixed around. So, can you zoom in on the supports? Jeff, I can't zoom in on this camera, but I did do a video on how I made these. Just check out that. I mean, with this camera, it's not very good. It's just a little webcam, but I can try to. We'll go crazy. We'll do this. Let's see. Here, give me a second. I'll flip the camera around. This is the ridiculous stuff that Nick's Crossing will do. Anything for a fan. There you go. So it's just a dowel with inch and what's that? It's a 1x3, I believe. Hey, Alfonso, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, it's all painted gray, so it's like a flat gray. I got the flattest gray paint I could find from Home Depot, and we painted them up. So that's the design we did, and it works really well. It just the next layout I do, if I do an elevated level, I will be reusing these supports, but I'm gonna refine it a little bit better. So we'll have to see. No problem, Jeff. Yeah, it's like there is a video out there that I did recently on those. So if you want to check it out, definitely take a look. But it was a lot of fun building this upper loop. It was very challenging. But if I do the new layout style, I want to do it correctly. So we'll have to go from there. But Got 10 minutes, guys, until we call it quits, because then I get to go to the gym for the next couple hours. And, yeah, always fun. So, we'll have to see. I was going to say, Edward, it's like, it reminds, every time I hear Milwaukee, I think of Wayne's World. Because it gets pronounced Milwaukee. So, I don't know. And then Wayne's like, I was not aware of that. I don't know. It just reminds me of that. Hey, thanks, RJ. Yeah, I think only mods can post links. Any other link gets the hand, I guess, the YouTube hand. But there is the video, so check it out. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I could do a better version of that, but these supports are extremely strong. I think it's just between the track that I'm using and all that stuff. Burn it off at the gym. Yeah, I get to eat dinner and then go right to the gym after sitting here for a little bit. So I'll probably get home around 3 tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Party on, Garth. No railroad is ever done. Exactly. Yeah, and this layout, like I said, I have had so much fun with this layout, and you know, a lot of good memories, like running trains with friends and family, and having friends help me build it, having friends over just to run it, sharing it with you guys through the live streams, through videos galore up here. It has been an excellent layout, but it is time for a change, and we'll get through it. And there's going to be a lot to do, a lot of moving stuff, a lot of storage. The bench work won't be too bad because it's going to be a perimeter layout, so I'm not too worried about having room to move around up here or anything like that. But right now it is extremely hard to move around up here because I'm sitting in the center of the room right now, and the layout's in front of me, and it just takes up so much space. So I'm very excited for the fact of having a layout that's around me rather than me being in front of the layout. Redoing mine this summer too, getting the whole room to work with it. Nice. You also say Florida Railroad, your layout's awesome. It's like it's just the nature of the hobby, honestly. Jeff the Railroad, did you ever give us a tour of your collection on the shelf? I could do a video like that if, to be honest with you, we could do a video on that. If I've got 2 reviews, or actually I've got a review in the making on, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. We're going to do a review on the E33 right here. So the Conrail E33, that's the next review that I'm doing on the channel. I actually had part of it filmed, but I might have to scrap that footage. And then what I'm planning to do as well is come up with a bunch of videos to have on the ready, so if I do go to railroad school, I have still content to release on top of like doing some vlogging stuff. And I also plan on doing some traveling while I'm down south, because it's not very often that you go to Georgia for anything. So I might do some railfan videos, some railfan content, some other railroad stuff, maybe find some train shops down there. We'll have to see, but I understand it is a business trip, but we'll might have to do some filming while I'm down in Georgia. Like I said, it's not every day you go down to Georgia for trains or school, so at least do some filming on some stuff. Slow typer. Oh, it's all good. No worries. Yeah, the Iceman, he's very strong. I gave him a raise, so I now pay him. I give him the ice to push. That's his raise. But the ETH. Oh, that is a great suggestion. Harry, so the training facility is in McDonough, Georgia. So I don't know if you have any Lionel contacts down there. So wish I could tag along. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a hotel room, most likely with a roommate. If it all works, I don't even know. Like I have to pass physical first. But the according to what I've heard in the past, you're with a roommate in the school program, or the railroad education program. So yeah, I don't know. And I think weekends you're free to do what you want. A lot of guys will study. I don't know if you can stay at the hotel over the weekend. I don't know. This will all have to be um, disclosed, I guess. But I believe you can stay there during the weekend. Some people go home, which I would not drive from Pennsylvania to Georgia or fly. That'd be a fortune. So I'm going to have to fly down there and get a rental car. They do not reimburse anything but your mileage, according to what I've heard. So if everything works out, I'll be in Georgia for like 3 weeks. If you ever get a chassis system unit, yeah, I'm looking for a chassis unit. I have one chassis unit. I'm gonna have to give her up because the original owner is asking for it back. It was like one of her kids' train sets. They gave it to me by mistake, but I'm just gonna I'll be cool with it and just give it back to them. It's all good. Truck driving school, pair up with a complete stranger. That's interesting. Like, depending on what state you're in, I guess. I have a friend that went to community college to get his CDL, driving hours and all that stuff. 14 hours in Memphis. Ooh, 5 hours at the depot for a crew to bring a train in. Ouch. Well, hopefully you get paid. Bring your N-gauge trains with you. Yeah, I've thought about it. Just don't want to drive the roommate crazy. They're going to be like, oh, God, this guy's a weirdo. He's bringing his trains. We'll have to see. I also don't know how well trains will fly, and also they have to bring 3 weeks worth of clothes. I don't know. Maybe there's laundry. Maybe there's a laundromat. I don't know. It's going to be a really interesting 3 weeks away from home. Sean, have a great night. Hopefully I see you soon. There's the train show this weekend. If you want to meet over there, Kutztown Train Meet, just let me know. It's over in Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Nick the Foamer. Oh, God. No. No. I don't know any of the train names, any of that stuff, especially when we get the trains flying through Macungie and all that. Hey, thanks, Anna. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a journey, and I've learned a lot. I learned about myself as well in the process of applying for the railroad and all that, and I'm really hoping it works out. I'm like I said, I'm just very anxious about the physical stuff. Got paid, sweet. That's always good. Hotels have laundry rooms. If not, I'll get my hoodies dry cleaned. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, we'll text me the flyer. Yes, please. From down under, Terry's Trains. Welcome. Hopefully it's a lot warmer. Well, actually, you guys are going into winter, and we're going into spring or fall, and then winter. I think the world's doing like one of these right now. But yeah, welcome. Spend a couple more minutes here, guys, and then unfortunately I have to call it a night to go to the gym. It's gonna be great. Get home like I said, I get home at like 2 a.m. and then go to work the next day and bright and early. So we'll see how it goes. How much was your computer setup, including the microphone? It looks expensive. So Jeff, sweet, yeah, RJ, I just saw that. The computer I have, I'm using a MacBook Pro, but I've had it since 2015. But you can get away with like a cheaper computer for sure. You can get like pretty much anything with a decent video, or I don't know. Just do some research on computers. But the microphone, I actually got this microphone for only $20, but it's a $300 mic. I got it at a music supply that had this. It was broken. I fixed it. And then the interface this microphone goes into isn't too expensive. It's like $80. So really, if you tie everything together, Mac Pro and the microphone and the stand and the wires, it's about I don't know, like a $2,000 setup. But it's over time. I was a music person for a very, very long time, so I accumulated a lot of music gear and microphones and stuff. But don't let it discourage you. There's way cheaper mics out there. There's way cheaper interfaces to technically you can just use your cell phone and go live, and that's I mean, still a new cell phone nowadays is like still $1,500 if you think about it. So you can get something called an iLock, which is this right here. Plugs in a microphone. You can plug this right into your phone or computer if you don't have an interface. This is an interface right here. It's my backup. But now I was in pro audio for about 10 years. So I've done a lot of audio stuff. Go burn some energy at the gym. Thanks, Tom. I'll keep you guys updated, of course. But yeah, it's all in time too. Like the collection here, my train collection, I didn't purchase it overnight. It's all in time, honestly. Oh man, my nose is like killing me too. It's allergy season. I just forgot about that. Lackawanna John, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great night. Anna Say, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great night as well. Very wet season for... Oh, man. So yeah, guys, I'm going to call the stream. It's 10:31. I've got to get myself to the gym. I will keep you all updated on what's going on with everything as much as I can talk about. I'm not sure... When I'm in school, I may not be able to talk about the railroad stuff as much. It's like disclosure. I don't want to lose the job opportunity or any of that stuff, but I'll tell you guys what's going on and letting you know how things went and all that as much as I can without getting in trouble. I'd be the worst ever to get in trouble for all that stuff, but we'll have to see. Blue Snowball, those are cool. Those are a good start. Thanks, Jake. Don't break a leg. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't imagine. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for stopping in. We had a great show tonight. Ran some amazing pieces. Had some great conversation, just hanging out. And like I said, I'm not sure on how many more of these live streams we're going to do if I get this job, but I will keep you all updated. This is always on me. I understand with the railroad, you can't have this on you at all times, which is totally fine. It's good to get away, but this can also do live streams and all that. So maybe if I'm on the road, do live streams and stuff like that. So I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. I'm not dropping the YouTube channel, but it may not be as, as frequent as it used to be or as frequent as I would like to have the channel, but it's all good. It's all in time. It's a job. Definitely a change in pace. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping in. It's always fun. Always a pleasure. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, a great night. Check out some other streams out in the YouTube. Lots of other channels go live during the weeks. Give them some love as well. I know Boxcar Jerry was in here. He goes live almost every day. We have a bunch of you guys in here post videos. We also have Heath from Humanity City Junction. He goes live a lot as well. Check out all their channels. And everyone in here, if you haven't... If you're not familiar with any of their channels that are in the chat, click on them, see where it takes you. Lots of great content and a lot of great creators in here that love trains and love sharing their life stories as well. So check them out as well. So until next time, guys, happy railroading. Check out the channel for our other videos coming out this week on the E33 and possibly some other railroad content. So see you guys. Have a great night. Yeah, Sparky. Can't forget him either. So, yes. See you guys. Thank you so much.